of Northwest Arkansas to the flatlands of the Delta, we're only 53 days away from kickoff of high school football in Arkansas. This is Hometown Sports Volume 2, only on the Arkansas Sports Network. Hometown Sports Volume 2 is being brought to you by D3 Auto Sales. Lifted, leveled, and ready to roll. Drive different. By Tyson Foods. Passionate about food, committed to you, feeding the world like family. By Arkansas Tech University. Financial flexibility, academic excellence. Learn more, earn more. And by Metcalf Trucking Company. Arkansas trucking delivered reliably and with integrity.
All right. Good morning, everyone. I'm Carson Ward here for Arkansas Sports Network, and I'm joined today by Coach Ricky May, the head coach of the Charleston Tigers. Coach May, good to have you here with us today. Want to talk a little bit about your season and your team. Tell me a little bit about something that we might see that's new this season, some guys that you are expecting to do well this year that maybe we didn't see last season, or just some things that are new that we might not have seen from Charleston last season.
Well, hopefully going deeper in the playoffs is our goal. We lost a lot of games by 3 points or less. We felt like we underachieved. Definitely defensively we weren't very good, and so hopefully we got those things fixed.
So tell me a little bit about your schedule here. Looks like you guys will start with Pottsville on your official schedule. Tell me a little bit about your schedule, why you scheduled your non-conference games the way you did, and then tell me a little bit about going into conference, what you're expecting this season.
Well, the reason we schedule everybody that's good is that helps us. We don't get any better by playing people that aren't very good. Pottsville beat us by 3 last year, and Ozark beat us by 1. We feel like that's going to make us better. For our conference, we feel like our conference is probably the best one in 3A with Mansfield and Boonville in it. And then, Lavaca is always going to put a good product out. Everybody that we play is going to be ready to play us. Scheduling the way we schedule makes us better for that opportunity.
Tell me a little bit about the community in Charleston. Obviously, you guys are a smaller school, pretty tight-knit community, like most of the smaller schools in the 3A and 2A and size schools with that size. So tell me a little bit about the community at Charleston and what this football team means to them.
Well, it's not just football; it's anything athletics, man. They jump in on academics the same way. They like winners, and everything we do, we try to do with class and present that to them. We underachieved last year, and they were still there supporting us. Drove all the way to Osceola. Can't say much better than that. Any given Friday night in Charleston, Arkansas would be a good time to probably for people to rob houses because everybody's at the game.
So tell me a little bit about the expectation for the Charleston Tigers in football. Is that something that changes year to year, or is it something that you try to stay consistent with?
Well, it was very consistent before I ever got there. Been a lot of great coaches there that have went above and beyond what anybody else could have done, and have set expectations for the rest of us. And so our expectation every year is to win the conference and aim for the state championship every year. And anything less than that there is kind of looked down on.
Talk to me a little bit about maybe some of your games you're looking forward to this year. Boonville is a big one. So just tell me a little bit about maybe outside of that game, what you guys are looking forward to, maybe some that you have specifically marked on your schedule. Obviously, every game is important. You get better every week. But just tell me if there's any that stick out to you, how you're feeling about those games.
Well, man, I learned a long time ago you got to take them every week. You can't overlook anybody. And in our schedule, the way it's set up, there's nobody we can overlook. I mean, we try to take everybody one game at a time. Obviously, you know, the people that beat us last year, we'd love to try to beat them this year. But, you know, that's the beauty of the conference that we're in, is you better be ready every week or somebody's going to upset you. Probably the one game that's going to be a lot of fun will be Week 10 when we play Greenland, because my oldest son is the head coach there now.
All right, Coach, if you would, go ahead and introduce the two guys you'll be sending up here first, just so we can get a feel for them.
Okay, they're both seniors. It'll be our senior running back, Garrett Smithson, who is everything you could ever want in a running back in the spread offense. And we're hoping not to have to play him on defense, but he can also play defense if he's needed. But he's such a weapon out of the backfield. Then we have another starter that he starts at wide receiver and free safety for us, that had a great year last year, that has just been an overachiever in the weight room. Just love the way he works, and his name's Deegan Todd. And so both of those guys we expect to have great years.
All right, Coach, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. And your job is done here, so your guys can go ahead and come on in.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and tell. First, we'll start with you, and just go ahead and tell the camera about yourself and what it's like playing football at Charleston.
Well, my name is Deegan Todd. I play wide receiver and safety. I'm a senior, and football at Charleston is fun. It's a small school, so really you know everybody on the team. You can go places with them and do things and just have fun.
And how about you?
My name is Garrett Smithson. I'm the running back for Charleston, and it is a small school, so we do know everybody. But we're just looking forward to come together and dominate this year. We're not letting down, and we're not taking it easy this year.
So either one of y'all can answer this question, but just go ahead and tell me what it's been like playing under Coach May and playing. Obviously, you guys talked a little bit about playing for the program, but specifically, tell me what it is about playing for Coach May that gets you guys excited.
Just the energy he brings every day, how hard he makes us work, and the game day activities we do, like eating before the game, and then just before the game we have we do a little ceremony, ash ceremony is what we call it. That's just always a fun time to be in there with the team.
So, Garrett, if you would tell me a little bit about what it was like, what it's like playing on a Friday night in Charleston. Obviously, that's a big deal. Like Coach May was talking about, he said it's a good time to rob houses because nobody's home. It's obviously a full stadium every night. So, tell me a little bit about what a Friday night is like in Charleston.
The energy is just unmatched. You can't really beat it. You got everybody there looking forward to watching you play and do good. It's just awesome to be there and feel the energy.
Yeah, so you guys are going to play a tough schedule this year. Are there any games that you guys – I know Coach May says looking forward to coaching opposite of his son. Are there any games that you guys are looking forward to playing this year?
Yeah, I got hurt in Boonville last year. I'm ready to play them, and I'm ready to play Mansfield.
About the same for me. Also the Ozark game. It's a game I also really want to win and just take home the trophy we have for it.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being here today. We appreciate it. Is there anything else you guys want to say about your program before you head off here? No?
No, it's okay.
All right. And, all right, you can go ahead and hand it off to your teammate here.
Devlin Bates.
All right. All right, we have Devlin Bates here, Charleston Tigers lineman. You play offensive and defensive line, or just one side?
Mostly just offensive line.
Mostly just offensive line. So tell me about what it means to you to play offensive line for Charleston. Obviously, if you don't have an offensive line, you don't really have an offense. So tell me a little bit about how much that's emphasized for Charleston.
It means a lot because it all starts up front, and that's something we stress a lot. And we take pride in our physicality, and that's something we try to improve on each week. And I do believe that our offensive line is some of the most closely tight-knit group of brothers on this team, and I feel like when we move as one, which is more often than not, we get what we need to get done.
So you said that it's a tight-knit group of brothers. So is that something that's really emphasized with your team? Is Coach really works on y'all, not just as football players, but as growing young men as well?
Yes, sir. Something that we emphasize a lot at Charleston is it's more than football. Coach May is setting us up to be more than just great football players, but amazing men in life. And not just Coach May, but our whole coaching staff does an amazing job at that.
So let me ask you as well, since I asked those guys, are there any games this year that you are looking forward to specifically?
All of them. It's senior year. Got to go out on a bang, but definitely, like everyone else said, going to Mansfield, that's going to be a big game. Boonville at home, that's going to be huge. But I think one of the ones that I'm really looking forward to is bringing home that trophy from Ozark. They're coming over here and want to bring that trophy back over on this side of the river.
Yeah, so that Ozark game, they're going to have a new coach this year. They're going to have a lot of energy. So I can tell you I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome of that game as well. Tell me a little bit about the expectation at Charleston. The other guys talked about it a little bit, as did Coach May, but just tell me a little bit about how you feel the expectation is at Charleston.
Oh, well, the expectation is always to win. We talk about hanging that number 7 banner up on our, scoreboard all the time, and that's something I try to stress to the guys a lot, is that, it's more than just us, and the community wants to see it happen, so it's our job to bring it to them.
Yeah, so I'll just get you with one last question here. Tell me a little bit about, you said you're a senior. You've played for Charleston for a while now. What's the culture like there? What is it like to really experience? Like I asked them, what's a Friday night like in Charleston? What's that community like? And what was it like to really come up in that program?
Everyone's 100% bought in, and everyone's going to do everything in their power to make everything happen, starting with, our chain crew. We have the best chain crew in the whole state, going to the coaches, to the fans. It takes everyone to get the Friday nights as great as it is. And, it's just so thankful to be grown up in a community that is so tight.
All right. Well, Devlin, thank you for coming up here. I appreciate it.